Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. Okay, she's not my sister-in-law yet, but I used it to make the title simpler. She's my boyfriend's brother's girlfriend. I have been with my boyfriend Ian for 3 years. We've decided to host a small early Christmas dinner. One of the people invited was his brother Jake. Jake asked if he could bring his girlfriend as well, as she was all alone. They've been together for 3 months, and we agreed, the more the merrier. His girlfriend, Nevaeh? That's a cool name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Seemed a bit timid but lovely. Nevaeh brought her 8-year-old son that we didn't know was coming. She seemed lovely right until she went to the bathroom. She came out shrieking, a box of my tampons in her hand, literally gasping for air in between her shrieks. I could barely understand her. Turns out my box of tampons was visible. Duh, it's within a reach because hey, I need it monthly. Why should I hide it and then look for it? She was going off about being disgusting. How could I be so shameless to have this in front of a child and other men and so on? I looked at her in disbelief. I couldn't believe she made a scene about a box of tampons. Has she never been in a shop? Anyway, I told her that my tampons stay where they are, but if she's so pressed, she can leave and go home where no tampons are present. She turned red, quite literally. Her face was bright pink, huffing and puffing. She dressed her kid and told Jake to drive her home, which he did. Jake didn't come back, but he called from her house, telling Ian that I was the ass. I was surprised to hear that Ian agreed with him. I thought he would be on my side. We were about to argue, but I decided it wasn't worth it and went to my office to cool down and think this through. Am I wrong for telling her to leave? No, she was so dramatic. I would have told Nevaeh to get out of my house too, honestly, if you're going to act like that. What? How are you going to look at a box of tampons and be like, I can't believe it. Who acts like that? And it's a woman. Are you kidding me? You should be the one to understand us, dude. You shouldn't be the one putting us against each other. How could you? How dare she, honestly? How is that such a big deal? Why is she like, I can't believe you? Seriously, stop making a scene and just get out. Gosh. And then everyone's on her side. Are you kidding me? No one's on the girlfriend side? I'm on the girlfriend side, for sure. And I know most of us are, because we're not dumb. And it's not like they use tampons. It's literally a box of tampons that she just puts there, you know, and she needs to get it. Because it's her house. Duh. Like, her house, her rules. Imagine having a guest and this is how they react when they go to your bathroom. Like, even if I'm a guest at someone else's place, if their bathroom is nasty, I'm not gonna freaking scream and make a scene. I'm just gonna use it and then think in my head, yo, they nasty. And that's it. I'm not gonna, you know, make a big deal out of it. I'm not gonna tell them. It's just gonna be in my head because that's just, you know, what I'm thinking, right? But I'm not gonna make a big scene and be like, ew, your bathroom is nasty. How long haven't you cleaned that? Jeez, some people just don't know how to be polite. Alright, moving on. I have told my parents over and over that I was done allowing them to smoke with my children in the house. They keep saying that they won't do it anymore and then they forget. So today we went over for Christmas dinner and my mum and dad are both smoking, so we chopped off the gifts and left. We didn't even get the kids out of the car seats. I called my dad from the road and told him that I wasn't going to expose my kids to secondhand smoke even for 1 minute. I'm done. I grew up having to put up with that, but I'm not doing that to my kids. I told him and my mum that from now on they could smoke to their heart's content in their house and car, but our kids will not be going there. My mum is very upset with me, but I'm just done. My dad says that I cannot dictate how he behaves in his home, and I agree. I am not saying he can't smoke there, only that his grandchildren won't be there if he does. I don't think they're wrong for that because they're just keeping their children safe. If I had kids, I wouldn't want my kids breathing in all that smoke too. That's not good for them. It kills, literally. So I think they did the right thing. And if you're a good grandparent, you wouldn't be smoking when your grandkids are there anyways, because I know my grandpa quit smoking for us. He quit smoking because my dad had kids and he didn't want us to be exposed to the smokes. So whatever the grandparents are saying right now are just excuses. Alright, moving on. This year I got a new job that has been paying me very well. Therefore, for this Christmas, I decided to splurge on everyone. In particular, I spent a lot of my money on my 9-year-old daughter, and she deserves it 100%. She has been pushing herself in school, helping around in the house without being asked, and always being the kindest soul you'll ever meet. However, when my mother-in-law came early in the morning and saw how the gifts under our tree were much more than usual, she asked why. I told her I bought everyone a bunch of gifts, including her. She then proceeded to ask how much gifts I got my daughter, and I told her about 3 big gifts and 3 mini ones. Apparently, this outraged her because she started saying that a 9-year-old did not deserve that many gifts, and she'll be taking away the gift she bought my daughter so that my daughter wouldn't be too spoiled. I told her that was unfair, especially since my mother-in-law promised my daughter a doll for Christmas and my daughter was looking forward for it. My mother-in-law said let it be a lesson to my daughter that in life she can't get all the things she asks for. Rude. Look, I understand that, but it's not like I shower my daughter in gifts every day. And if anything, Christmas is a day you are supposed to spoil your children. But my wife told me to let it go, and it was her mother's gift, and therefore she could do anything she wanted with it. And her mother agreed, saying it was her right. And if we were going to play with that ideology, then so be it. I decided to remove the $600 designer bag I got my mother-in-law, the thing I knew she wanted the most, and kept a $40 robe instead. Once my mother-in-law opened a present, she was disappointed, asking if that was all from me, because everyone else got increasingly more expensive gifts from me. And I said yes and apologized if I disappointed her, but we can't always get the gifts we hoped for. After this happened, there was tension all day, and once everyone left, my wife was furious that I bought everyone things way more expensive than her mother. I explained that I did buy her mum a $600 designer bag, but decided against it once she took away the gift she bought my daughter. My wife started saying I was very petty and that her mother and my daughter didn't relate, especially since my daughter got so many gifts from me that she didn't even care that my mother-in-law didn't buy her a doll. Of course, my daughter wouldn't show she was upset, but my mother-in-law only received some cheap robe. Throughout the day, she has been making me feel guilty, and now I feel as if I should give my mother-in-law the bag tomorrow, but my sister is convincing me to stay true to my decision and return the bag. Yeah, return the bag, dude. Honestly. Christmas is supposed to be a happy day. How could you just be like, you're too happy, so I don't want you to be too happy, so I'm gonna take this away. Really? That's stupid. That's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard, man. Dumb. Man, I think he did the right thing. He just, gave it back to her. Oh, in life, not everyone gets the gifts they want. That was good though. That was actually really good. So dumb. By the mother-in-law's logic, she's punishing her grandkid for doing well. You did well, but you shouldn't be having too much because then you're going to be too happy and too spoiled and you're not going to be doing well anymore. So let me just take this present away from you. That's how you ruin your relationship with your grandkids. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!